everybody, my name is Nikki and I'm so glad that you clicked on this video today. Tell from the title, we are headed out for today's video. Now, the clips of me outside are actually from yesterday. I'm only filming my intro and outro the day after, and this is because I don't go out that often anymore, so going out takes up a lot of my energy. So when I got home last night, I just wanted to go straight to bed, which is actually really great because I have now had the time to further reflect on what I had yesterday and think about whether or not I think it's worth it. Before I start talking about that, I would love to know in the comments down below if you have tried Waterside at Solaire. I tried to go for like a really zero makeup kind of look. Like I woke up like this kind of look, so my brow gel is clear and there's barely any blush. Like I just used like the tiny tint. I'm not gonna mention any brands, but what do you guys think? I feel so naked. I feel like I look so naked, but I also kind of feel like there's a full face of makeup on me, so I'm very confused. So before that, please let me know what you think. I do need an opinion. So, summer is right around the corner. Actually, I think it's already considered summer here in the Philippines. But summer means that our classic Philippine sunsets are getting that much more gorgeous. I love sunsets. I love watching the skies change color and it looks like paintings. So I just in general love sunsets. Now, as I was scrolling through the internet, I saw an ad for Solaire's Waterside Resto Bar because they had sunset specials. Now, their sunset special is free-flowing drinks from 6 to 9 p.m. I think for 750 pesos. Now, who could turn down an offer like that, right? I would love to just drink a lot of drinks and watch the sunset because, I mean, isn't that the dream? It's, you know, the dream. So you guys are actually going to be meeting one of my best friends in this video because if I was going to a place with unlimited free-flowing drinks, I cannot be alone because that is not safe. So my best friend came along with me and decided to try a few drinks that are different from mine so that we could kind of tackle lots of alcohol without the side effects. Fingers crossed. Upon entering the resto bar, I actually asked if we could be seated outside because, well, I came to the assumption that because it's sunset specials, I thought we would be outside watching the sunset, but apparently not. But that was fine because the weather was awful. It was super cloudy and there was absolutely nothing to see, so thank goodness it's an indoor resto bar. Now, the actual ambience of the resto bar is really nice. It's super cozy, super homey. It's really dim. It's really dim and they have really nice kind of like mood lighting. I think they were going for like purples and like very faint reds as well. And they also offered live music, which was really nice. It's been a while since I've heard live music, so it's really nice to hear. So let's start talking about the drinks because that is the main reason why I came to Waterside. Now, I want to have a quick disclaimer. I want you guys to know that they offer a lot of drinks. They have a lot of cocktails, daiquiris, different kinds of margaritas. They also have spirits, I think. So we started off with wine. My best friend got red and I got white, and this is because I just prefer white wine in general, no particular reason. I just tend to gravitate towards white wine and rosé. But in general, it wasn't that amazing. I mean, it was wine. It was white wine. That's all it was to me. It was very smooth though. It was very easy to drink. It felt too smooth, which was kind of dangerous because when alcohols don't have that ooh, that's alcohol kind of feeling, you tend to drink it a bit too quickly. So it was a bit too smooth, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. Like I said, I do really enjoy white wine. It just wasn't like super amazing. There wasn't a flavor that blew my mind away. It was just white wine. And then after that we had margaritas. Now, I haven't had alcohol other than wine in a long time, so my reaction to the margarita was something else. Now, I had a strawberry margarita and my best friend had a vanilla spiced margarita. The strawberry margarita tasted the way I expected it to. This is because whenever I get margaritas, I tend to get like very sour fruit flavored margaritas, so strawberry or like mango. So when I tried the vanilla spiced margarita, I was so intrigued because that was the first time I have ever had like a sweet kind of dessert tasting margarita, especially because there's salt on the rim. So it was a very interesting flavor, and if you plan on getting the margaritas, I highly recommend the vanilla spice one because that was a different flavor, and you know what? I'd be willing to go back to try again. And then after that we had sangrias. Now the sangrias are the ones that we made the most of, and I actually have notes about it here. Let me just pull it up. Yeah, I'm used to red sangrias, but then I saw that they offered white wine sangrias, and as you guys know, as you guys heard, I do prefer white wine in general, so I decided to try it out, and oh my goodness, it was so good. It didn't taste, again, this was dangerous because I couldn't really get that like alcohol taste because it was so smooth, and it also had this creamy kind of flavor to it, like cream soda kind of. It was so interesting. And then the green apples were also super good because it cut through the creaminess with that acidity and that crunch.
I think we should have this thing like where we order 2 different drinks and then we pick which one is the best. For this one, it's that.
This is good.
Ako, your class, like that. Tito.
Crunch. It was just the perfect drink, and honestly, if I intend to go back, which I kind of do because who doesn't like sunset and drinks, that's what I'm gonna get all the time, the white sangria, and I highly recommend you try it because I really liked it. It was so good, it was so gratifying, and it felt nice to drink, and who doesn't like to feel nice when they're drinking, right? Now moving on to the food. Before I even talk about the food itself, I do want to mention that the prices were quite up there. Now, I don't know if this is like standard, but based off of the videos that I've made for this channel, and I've been doing food videos for this channel for nearly a year now, this is the price is up there for like a la carte dishes. The price is up there, and I don't know if that's normal, but it's just really different from what I'm used to. But anyway, the first thing that we got is a steak. That was what my best friend ordered, and please let me know, is it normal for steaks to be that price? Because I normally cook steaks here at home. I never really order steaks outside because I like to cook my steaks a certain way, the way my mom taught me. So I never order them in restaurants. So I've never looked at their price tags. Are steaks really like 3,000 pesos? I'd love to know. Please let me know if that's normal. But regardless of the price tag, I thought that steak was incredible. It melted in my mouth. The flavors weren't too complicated, but they blended together really well. And I have to try and learn how to cook steak the way they do because it was really good. I just didn't think the price tag was reasonable. I guess that's just me, but I don't know. Let me know if it's normal in the comments down below. And I myself had a club sandwich, and that was because I already had a meal prior to arriving at the Waterside because I thought I was just gonna be drinking. But the club sandwich is actually really good. It was really thick, so it's kind of hard for me to eat, but I love the chicken. A lot of sandwich places, when they put chicken, it's quite thin, but the chicken fillet in the club sandwich is really thick, and so it felt incredibly filling, not just from the bread in the sandwich, but the chicken, plus the bacon and the veggies in it. I really liked the sandwich, and the fries that came with both the steak and the sandwich was really good. I don't order fries that often in general because it's really unhealthy, but those fries tasted way too good to be ignored. And then for desserts, my best friend got a s'mores tart, which was interesting because I'm used to s'mores being that like little sandwich thing. So to see it in a tart was super interesting. The marshmallow flavor was super prominent. So even though I took like a whole scoop of both the chocolate and like the crackery bit kind of, the most of the flavor I got was the marshmallow, which is fine. I like the taste of like toasted marshmallows, and it was really like scrumptious. And I ordered a strawberry shortcake, which didn't really look like a cake. It was kind of like just two pancakes stacked on each other with whipped cream and strawberries. Not what I expected, but because I love strawberries, I was okay with it. I really do love strawberries, and yeah, despite the fact that it wasn't what I expected, it's alright with me. Also, the strawberries were savory. If I remember reading the menu, it was like cooked in like olive oil and like basil. So the strawberries didn't actually taste sweet. They tasted like savory. It was very confusing but good. I kept eating it anyway. I ate the whole thing. So honestly, if I were to recommend a dessert, I would actually recommend the strawberry shortcake, but don't expect it to be an actual slice of cake. But I would get it just to try the strawberries because it's just so interesting. Okay, so my overall thoughts for Waterside is that it's definitely up there with regards to the price. But I would say that if you have the budget, it's worth it because they have really good quality food and drinks. Plus their service is incredible. I do have to mention that the service was top notch. I was so impressed. They were so kind and so polite, and anything I asked for they had. So I do have to give their service a 10 out of 10. Now, would I be going back? Yeah, probably. But maybe after I've saved up, because like I said, the price it's definitely up there. It's not what I'm personally used to, especially if you guys have seen the food videos from this channel. It's not what I'm used to personally, but it's nice. It's a nice place to celebrate. I don't know how long they're gonna have the sunset specials for, but while they have it, I do recommend you try it. It's a nice place to unwind and relax. And like I said, the ambiance is super cozy. It felt really good to be there. And I enjoyed every single moment of it. And I had a lot of fun. I got to drag my best friend along. And yeah, in general, I recommend it. But if that's not your type, that's okay. You don't have to force yourself to go because it's not like super affordable. It's not super cheap, but it's worth the investment if that's the kind of thing you're into. But I want to know, like, is that what you're into? Would you visit Waterside at Solaire? Would you try their sunset specials? Would you try any of the food and drinks that I mentioned? Let me know in the comments down below. Again, my name is Nikki, and I'm so glad that I met you here today. Until the next video, bye!